Hi, on this one there used to be no one else here but me half the time. Oh, I ate some stuff I don't really cook well with, so maybe a short one. We'll see. I will just put up a little bit of a. Where is that one? What's it now? Maybe it's up. There it is. I realized how to something up. It's more fun. It's just a blank screen, I think. Yeah. So I haven't even checked. I do all these very randomly, so I haven't checked where I was, and maybe I read something I already read, but I want to do this because I want to get through it and learn. So, and my glasses on though, that's good. So let's see. Where was I? I don't think I was here because now I'm at the whole basic breath series, so that's not where I was. So let's see where could I have been. Sadhana, no. I haven't read about sadhana, I think. Right tantric yoga, celestial communication. I don't really find that I read this. So maybe that. Meditation with silent awareness mantra. I should have checked this before. Oh, here is the three minds. Negative, positive, neutral. It doesn't matter really if I read some things over because then we learn better. So okay, where could I have been? Breathing breath. I feel like I've gone through that at least. Maybe long ago. Oh my, I should have checked this before. Okay, I have to look here. Have I gone through the locks even? I cannot remember. The various breaths, I think. Asana Mudra Bandha. Is that where I am? I would assume that. No, I must have gotten further than this. So let's see what the chapters are called here. The concept of creating Kundalini Yoga, Asana posture, Kundalini teachings it's given. Wow, I have no clue actually. So maybe if I start reading, it's about awakening the consciousness. If I start reading, maybe I have two pair of glasses on and the earphones. So okay, my head, yeah. Okay, I will just start here, but I'm not sure if I. Okay, I don't know honestly, so I will just start here. Yeah. I think I must have read way further than this, maybe even. I have a paper in here right before sadhana. Could I have even gotten that far? I don't know. Yeah, Tratakum, gazing meditation. We read about that, right? So maybe I've gone through this. Apparently, I don't remember much, but I remember that. Or maybe I read it outside of this. Okay, I will see if that's where I am then. Sadhana. I don't think I read that though. Hmm. Let's see what page is this on. There is some loose. Those are the end notes. Uh, there is not like numbers on the pages, like exactly. But yeah, here it is. But well, I will go to the sadhana then and see if we maybe are here. A person once said about sadhana, once sadhana is done, nothing should happen to you. I said, no, when sadhana happens, everything should happen to you, and you should come out of it as a winner. You should come out victorious. That is what sadhana gives you. It doesn't give you a written guarantee from God. The one who does sadhana builds himself such a powerful personality You can conquer anything. That is why I do my own sadhana. I have been doing it for years. I do it even now. Some people ask me, "You're a master. Why did you do sadhana?" I say to remain a master. Yogi Bhajan. I don't recall that I read this, so I think maybe we are here. So the chapters in this is chapter 12. Here, the various parts in this part is sadhana, aradhana, prabhupati. Why is it important for Kundalini Yoga teachers to do sadhana, Yogi Bhajan, or group sadhana, preparing for sadhana, the effect of sadhana, Yogi Bhajan, wisdom, consistency, sadhana, the ultimate approach to change, Yogi Bhajan answers questions about sadhana, and sadhana mantras for the Aquarian age, and guidelines for leading the Aquarian sadhana. Right. I don't think I read it. Maybe I have. We will see. Okay. Sadhana means daily spiritual practice. Sadhana is a self-discipline that allows one to express the infinite within oneself. Sadhana is a discipline of the mind and body to serve the soul. Sadhana keeps the mind clear to accurately guide our actions. Yogi Bhajan has given thousands of lectures full of yogic knowledge, exercises, meditations, recipes, remedies, and spiritual insights. Repeatedly, he stresses that listening and reading are only a first step, and that one has to practice regularly. The motto of the Age of Aquarius, the new age we are entering into, as this was written, or still it's the beginning, I guess, is I know, therefore I believe. A practical personal experience is required to integrate these ancient spiritual truths. The regular personal daily practice of yoga, meditation, and related exercises is called sadhana. Sadhana. In sadhana, the sadhu lives. In sadhana, the nectar of God's love rains down. In sadhana come the blessings of Simran, awareness and divine understanding. In sadhana is the meditation of Raj Yoga. In sadhana see God's glory. In sadhana experience infinity. Sadhana is the daily meditation of the sadhu. O yogi, become one with God. Yogi Bhajan. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So, let's see. Sadhana, Aradhana, Prabhupati. The essence of sadhana is in the silence. No. I have glasses on, but I just read quicker than I see, let's say. The essence of sadhana is in the sequence. Sadhana, Aradhana, and Prabhupati. Discipline, attitude, and mastery. Oh, that's what it means. That's a strange word. Oh, sadhana means only this. Discipline isn't that a thing? These three steps are inseparable. Discipline, attitude, and mastery. To understand daily sadhana, we view it within the context of Aradhana and Prabhupati, within the context of attitude and mastery. Sadhana means a practice of self-discipline that allows one to express the infinite within oneself. And this goes very much hand in hand with the medicine that I work with each year. So it's fun. And yeah, the aim is the same. It is a time each day to notice the patterns that lead away from higher consciousness and to transcend those patterns. Sadhana is a conscious activity. We consciously choose to rise up, to exercise the body, and to meditate. Each day is different. Each day we are different. Every 72 hours, all the cells of the body totally change. Sickness comes and goes. Motivation waxes and wanes. But through all the flux of life, through all the variations of mind and heart, we consciously choose to maintain a constant and regular practice. Morning sadhana, cleaning the subconscious. The 108 yogi scriptures called the Kundalini Upanishads call for at least 2.5 hours of sadhana before the rising of the sun. Ooh, I haven't read this. Right. The duration of 2.5 hours is determined by the law of karma. Everything you give, you receive back tenfold. So if you dedicate 1/10 of each day to your higher consciousness, your whole day is covered by the returning energy. To exercise before sunrise is important because the angle of the sun to the earth is very good for meditation. Well, I live in north of Sweden. This is sometimes they're all also about the when you should eat and what that's anyway. Also, there is much prana in these hours, and the body rhythms are more set to support physical cleansing than during the rest of the day. Few people are awake and busy, so the clutter and bustle of daily activities does not interfere with your practice. That's true. Though many challenges may come to stop this constant early morning practice, as we conquer each one, we will build our willpower, confidence, and ability to concentrate. This is no small accomplishment. If at the same time each day we tune all of our mental and physical rhythms to each other, then the entire day flows better. Besides this, if we learn to meditate at the same time every day, this natural rhythm will make it easier and easier. In meditation, we are clearing the subconscious of fears. As each fear comes up and we look upon it neutrally, the fear loses its power over us. We become more flexible and feel more free. Most fears we learn at a particular time of day. So these fears tend to occur most intensely at the time of the day where they were originally experienced. By meditating at sadhana time, we slowly attract the anxieties from all other parts of the day. Normally we react to anxieties on their time and conditions. In meditation, the effects of old fears come to us in our time and under our conditions. Beautiful. Since they come at the same time each day, it becomes easier and easier to deal with each one. Eventually, the mind is cleared and the clouds of fear and begins to see the light and power of creative consciousness. Then the morning meditation clears out the daily worries and projections, so no further long-term subconscious fears can accumulate. After practicing a regular sadhana for some time, the effect begins to seep into the deeper parts of the mind. This might take 40 days or 1.5 years. 1.5 years? 40 days or 1.5 years, there was no in between. It depends on the individual, the intensity of effort, and the starting condition. Yeah. The subconscious mind finally gets the message. It understands that we are sincere, that meditation is a priority, that every day at this time we begin to wake up automatically without the aid of an alarm, and that even when traveling we will meditate every day on time. The subconscious begins to support us, and sadhana begins to feel effortless. The subconscious, which directs about 60% of our activities and responses by habit, has now acquired a habit to have the consciousness of sadhana. Yeah. It seems that on a daily basis, when you do sadhana, nothing happens, but you don't do it out of greed. You do it to conquer your laziness, your ego, your stupidity with your essence of commitment. That's all sadhana is. We don't do it to get anything beautiful, anyways. Okay, then we come to the whole attitude, aradhana, connecting to the universal self. In the beginning, sadhana may seem like a negative activity. It imposes discipline at the cost of some other activities, such as sleep. It is difficult to deal with the many influences that resist your attempt to be regular. But as sadhana becomes aradhana, only positive feeling is left as a result of experience. The higher mind is able to connect with a universal self. The mind becomes more active now in its subconscious clearing. If we find resistance now, it is not from external changes. We confront a basic inner question. Am I willing to act and think in my higher consciousness, or do I want to hang on to my old identity even longer? If the choice is for the higher self, then sadhana becomes a joy, and we leap up each morning to meet it. If we put off the decision, we will start feeling tired or sick to avoid getting up, and we will fall asleep whenever we meditate in an attempt to avoid this commitment to the self. Another pitfall at this stage is the feeling that we have made it. Since the physical habit is firmly established, we become lax in the mental discipline of concentrating on the infinite. It is just like climbing a mountain. When we reach a high plateau, our impulse is to camp or look at the valleys below. But waiting too long makes the muscles slack, and soon we may even forget why we wanted to climb to the top from this level when this level is so comfortable. We know the rest of the climb is harder, narrower, and colder than what we have already experienced, so we resist the last step. This is an apt metaphor for climbing the heights of self-realization. When we have practiced enough to confront an attitude, we relax. We make it to sadhana, but fall asleep. We meditate, but sometimes the words are just mechanical motions without meaning, because we lose touch with our initial motivations. This is part of the subconscious reorganization of our motivation and intent. At some point in this, we may feel absolutely no motivation to do what we have set out to do. It is then that the regular habit of sadhana and the earlier commitments are essential. The thought of duty and of the nam itself may become our only reasons for continuing. If we are constant through this dark time, we can tap new sources of energy and strength within ourselves. We will build a dependence directly on the infinite and never need to rely on a finite motivation or structure. So it's kind of a freedom, obviously, as it's described. Actually, this morning I woke up super early. I love to sleep. I also not only love to sleep, I find it so interesting to sleep because I have very, very interesting dreams that I can like sometimes decode in sleep as well. But yeah, they are interesting. So I learn a lot when I sleep, and I love to. I mean, it's a journey, also relaxing, but I love it. So yeah, I could sleep forever. No, I shouldn't, but I mean, yeah, I could easily. Yeah, just talking about it now, although I slept enough, so to speak. But yeah, but I love the idea. I've always loved to get up very early, but I haven't felt, I haven't been inclined to for some time. But this inspires me actually. Why it is important for a Kundalini yoga teacher to do sadhana. It is absolutely necessary for a yoga teacher to do a regular sadhana to maintain and improve his radiance and impact. As Yogi Bhajan says, a teacher who does not have a beam of energy within him or herself cannot teach Kundalini yoga. In this chapter, we are primarily referring to morning sadhana. However, every practice of regular daily yoga and meditation done in a group or by yourself is sadhana and can add to your radiance as a Kundalini yoga teacher. It is recommended from time to time to choose a special sadhana aimed at specific psychological or physical areas. If you teach a lot, your body might remain flexible from demonstrating the exercises, but you can never surrender as much to the exercises and go as deep as when you do yoga for yourself. If you do not have a personal practice of spiritual growth along with your teaching will run dry and become flat and uninspired. As teachers of Kundalini Yoga, you encourage people to do a sadhana, to develop a daily practice. For some people, that can be as simple as an 11-minute daily meditation. Some might develop 45 to 60 minutes of yoga. Others can start to rise in the early morning, and for some, a full-length 2.5 hour of sadhana is their only desire. The best way to have a potent projection as a teacher is to develop your own sadhana. Oh, your influence as a teacher is not from control, but rather from control of your own inner shadow. We all have an inner shadow inside of us. It is brought out, provoked, and conquered by the way we act in relation to our sadhana. When that shadow is conquered, when you know you can conquer all shadows that come to you, you can also be the light that awakens people within their own hearts. You need to have a certain steady level of consciousness to pull people up. You can never get people to sadhana through any form of coercion. You can only do it by the light of awareness that you show in your own heart. That's why doing a sadhana as a teacher is one of the very first conditions for effectiveness in the teachings. Wow, interesting. And also, in other things that I do, as I said, the shamanic medicine wheel, as well as witchcraft or Wicca. And this full moon that comes now, we do certain minor rituals by ourselves because they live in another city. And they asked previous full moon if I did it too, because I didn't share my experiences with it. But of course, yes, of course I do, since I teach it. And sometimes maybe I've done certain things beforehand, so I don't do the same things now, but I know the experience of it. Otherwise, I couldn't teach it, or I wouldn't. So let's see now. Yeah, same here then, obviously. Okay. And then we have Prabhupati, mastery of the universe. Wow, I love these cocky words. The word Prabhupada, and also I do relationship coaching, and this is what I aim for with that too, but some people don't get it. It takes a lot. All the things that I do actually takes a lot, but it gives a lot more. But first of all, it takes, I guess, trust in the process. Otherwise, one would never fully go into it because, the motivation wouldn't be there. So anyway, the word Prabhupati literally means spouse of God. Once Aradhana has cleared the subconscious, we enter into Prabhupati, mastery of the universe. This is the state of neutrality. Our motivation is neutral. No finite things motivate us. No money, no fame, no sex, no personal advancement is enough to determine our actions. We cease to be manipulated by things, or people, I guess. We stop being attached to our past possessions and hopes, so that we can creatively and freely act in the highest consciousness of each moment. In this neutral state, we sense the infinite in all things. Nothing motivates us except the sense of the infinite existence itself. Motivation comes from the center of our being. The stage of Prabhupati represents the opening and attunement to the superconsciousness. The conscious mind has merged with the subconscious mind, and there is no conflict in the personality. Everything is experienced as a harmony, even if the gross outward circumstance seems challenging or disastrous. A person feels more of the pain of the entire cosmos and more of its joy, but rests in a neutral and sublime state of mind in the mastery of God. It is the full awakening and integration of compassion into the personality. Compassion gives one a capacity to forgive the unforgivable. Wow, isn't this needed? Oh, someone is here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't read well, but I read this so that I can understand it myself. So someone left again. Cool that you were here, though. Anyway, I'll move on. There is a chat if someone wants to comment or chat with me about this or anything. Anyway, in acts of compassion, a kind of vacuum is created, for the law of action and reaction has been transcended. Nature does not love a vacuum, and neither does the universe. So it always must help that yogi who has the compassion to serve. Oh yeah, that's very, very beautiful, and an experience I share. The person who is true to their sadhana begins to glow and gains the ability to guide and inspire others. Just being in his or her presence helps clear the mind of useless conflicts. She has opened the guiding potential of the supermind in her aura. I need to start with these things, obviously. I'm so slow when I learn these things, I feel, but I am still motivated. I'm just distracted by a lot of other things that I love also. The highest sadhana is that your presence should remind people of God. What bigger and more powerful miracle than that can there be? That by your very presence you can invoke Godhood in people. Yogi Bhajan. Ah, this is so beautiful, and this is what I aim for in all that I do. Let's see. Group sadhana. Doing sadhana in a group develops group consciousness. At the beginning of sadhana, everyone has a different vibration. Some have traces of dreams, others are already filled with concerns for the day, and still others come with different expectations about sadhana. The more people there are, the more these individual differences balance out and create a harmony. The happiness of one person balances the sadness of another. How beautiful. Then the entire group finds its energy directed by the activity of the sadhana itself. The individual aura merges and form a group aura. If the group is well tuned into the infinite, a rainbow aura forms that reflects all colors. A blush color of sincerity and devotion predominates. Bluish, not a blush, bluish. A color of sincerity and devotion predominates. This auric transformation aids the practitioner in making the step beyond ego-centeredness. Wow. By the end of morning sadhana, when everyone's energy has intermingled and merged, it is easy to communicate and be on the same wavelength. We experience the effect throughout the day. There will be fewer misunderstandings in the area of communication. Oh, I want to do this with other people. Because last, when I did yoga in a group, it was the medicinal yoga, which stem from Kundalini Yoga, or it's part of Kundalini Yoga, you could say, I guess. But they are scientifically testing the effects and so on with Yes, yeah, with scientific methods in a hospital and so on. But anyway, so it's a little bit specific form. But then it was a slower form, usually, or calmer or softer, let's say. And then, since I have opened up many more gifts, these kind of, well, other kind of, I guess you could call them CDs. Um, I couldn't, because I'm very curious also. I mean, in a fun way, not like in a bad way. Hey, someone is here. I'm left again. Anyway, I don't see whom, so you can be here and be anonymous anyway. So then I was just tuning into everyone there, everyone's thoughts or emotions, and got images about everyone. Oh, it was so distracting. I realized, oh gosh, I can't go on these group yoga practices. I pick up everyone's stuff, but I guess this would be different, and it depends. This was okay. Many were having troubles and so on. So I guess it could be way different. Yeah, and there is a power in all kind of group workings. Obviously, if one get into that same space of energy, or harmonious, like yeah. Well, anyway, okay, Yogi Bhajan on group sadhana. All for one and one for all. Your body is the temple of God, and your soul is the divine Guru within. So you get up in the morning, meditate, chant the mantras, do the exercises, call on your spirit, regulate the breath, and you get together in group consciousness. I want a group. In that way, you help each other. Group consciousness in morning sadhana is to help each other. If I'm trying to sleep, another is not sleeping. If in this whole group one person opens up to God just once, we will all be blessed in his openness. That is what matters. If one has walked into sadhana with heart and soul in a prayerful mind, we will all benefit. That is the power of the group sadhana. All should participate. But we still have something of the past in us. We bring up worries about who should lead. Oh, that leader has brought a very good sadhana. That one has freaked out the sadhana. The truth is that nobody freaked out the sadhana, and nobody made it beautiful. It is the will of God which prevails through the soul. When you are a servant and act as a channel, it prevails through you. If in morning sadhana one cannot curtail the barriers and get to oneness, I don't think there is any other time it can happen. Oh, all for one and one for all, that is the principle. If you must do sadhana by yourself, then while you are chanting, imagine a million others all around you. Hear them all chanting with you not moving at all. Feel that you do not chant physically, and yet here are leading the chant and letting the chant lead you. As you imagine this, continue chanting. Beautiful. Yeah. And I knew that when I tuned into everyone, oh, it was 33 by the way. Yeah. Everyone, or various ones, it was like, it was out of curiosity. I could have stopped it and focused in on what I should do, but it was like distracted mind, obviously, and curious. So I had to leave the room after a while because I knew I just kept picking up stuff and still, yeah. hmm Yeah, but it was very beautiful, as it said here. If I would have stayed, kept going there, someone probably have learned to tune it out, and that would have been a good practice, yeah. Anyway, preparing for sadhana, we say rise in the ambrosial hours and be with God, because God is infinity. Anything which is multiplied by infinity becomes infinity. So early in the morning, get up and multiply yourself by infinity. I don't even get the reasoning here, but okay, we just keep on. Environment. In a meditative sadhana, you become super sensitive. And the environment that surrounds you has a huge effect on the ease of going into meditation. Colors, sounds, and even the past usage of the room all register in your consciousness and affect its energy. Yeah. There are rooms beautifully designed and used only for meditation. Just walking in such a room inspires meditation. Like being in a forest automatically draws one into a meditative state. The meditation room should smell fresh, air should be allowed to circulate, and the temperature should be moderate. Too much cold may harm the body in deep meditation. Too much heat will induce sleep and poor circulation. The spot you sit on should be covered with an animal skin or a wool blanket, since they are non-static and insulate your psychoelectromagnetic field from the electromagnetic field of the earth. Sharp noises and interruptions should be avoided during meditation and sadhana. In some stages of meditation, a closing door may sound like an explosion. Yeah, and also, I guess that's why I also, so now I don't speak in an ASMR way, although my channel is called that. But yeah, I guess that's one of the things for the system. I mean, yeah, how it's so healing also, I believe. But now I'm more like into going through this. Preparing your body for sadhana. Create some routine for your early morning preparation. Wake yourself gently in the morning and do standard wake-up exercises. There, see, wake-up exercises in your lifestyle chapter. I don't know if we go through that. Remember to drink a few glasses of water, take a cold shower. You cannot meditate fully if your circulation is still in pattern suited for sleep or drowsiness. See Ishnan in Yogic Lifestyle chapter for correct way to take a cold shower. After your cold shower routine, put on clothing which is neat and clean, loose and flexible. White is the best color for sadhana clothing. Do not wear the same garment to sadhana as you wore to bed. You must tell your consciousness that sadhana is a special activity that you prepare for and even dress specially for. Your mind will be more alert and more cooperative if it knows an important event is about to take place. I really get anyway, I will move on. Choose a meditation blanket or shawl made of wool, silk, or cotton. Use it only for meditation. Over a period of time, the shawl will absorb the vibrations of sadhana. Then just putting it on will immediately aid your efforts. Wow, that's so beautiful. It's used also in, by the way, the shamanic practices. But yeah, the white, they've changed it now since all the drama about Yogi Bhajan and so. I'm not trying to dismiss it. I don't have facts, so I can't really take sides, I feel. I mean, yeah, that's all I mean. But I love what he have shared. That's all I can say. And when I started going to classes for this, everyone wore white, and it gave such a clarity and such a calmness to my mind in the whole. I mean, in the group as well, that everything was so peaceful in a different way. So, yeah, I love this, and usually people have strayed from that to also, I guess, to or mixed certain various techniques and so on. Not everyone has strayed from that, let me say that. But that is one of the things I totally adore with it. So, yeah, I can do that myself. And if I would have classes, I can also say that. I wouldn't like push anyone out though, but if not having one. Okay, yoga exercises. An important part of sadhana is a kriya, an exercise set. The physical body must be exercised to keep the circulation balanced and strong and remove tensions and blocks created by emotions. Yeah. To alter the glandular secretions so that they correspond to the state of consciousness that you want to attain, to clean the circulatory system, to prevent disease, and to stimulate the Kundalini. A strong exercise series awakens the will. Press through the minor pains of limbering and nerve strengthening. This helps you to stay alert during meditation and chanting. The exercises you practice should be sets as taught by Yogi Bhajan. The series should leave you with a feeling of greater energy flow, mellowness, alertness, and enthusiasm. Too much exercise can tax the body so much that you will feel drowsy and lack motivation. Therefore, a very heavy exercise and cleansing sadhana should be done when there is plenty of time to relax afterwards. A balanced series of exercises that works on breathing, nerves, glands, and spine is perfect for sadhana. Okay, choosing. Wow, this is fun. I love this. Choosing the exercises. Each day of the week has its own energy. I wonder if this is as they see similarly in various traditions, like let's say, let's see. Each day of the week has its own energy. In astrology, this is symbolized by associating each day with a planet. I wonder, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, I see that now. All right, so although they have a different way of doing astrology, in, for example, India and so on. Right, okay. An emotional calming pranayama for Monday, a Nabi navel point Kriya for Tuesday, a brain cleansing set for Wednesday, a deep meditation Thursday, a sexual energy transmutation set Friday, and strenuous physical cleansing Kriya Saturday. I thought that Saturn would be like, constriction. Oh, okay, karma. Anyway, okay. And a blissful projective Laya Yoga meditation Sunday. I love this. I will try. Ultimately, you will use your own sensitivity to choose what kind of energy to deal with in the exercises. Or you can use this chart as a guideline. So, Monday, Moon, emotion. Tuesday, Mars, energy, combativeness. Wednesday, Mercury, business communication. Thursday, Jupiter, expansion and deep thought. Friday, Venus, love, sensuality. Saturday, Saturn, karma, constriction, discipline. Sunday, Sun, purity, energy of self. I love it, I love it. And it goes hand in hand. Okay, wow, need to do this now. It's Tuesday today. So now I'm in the combative. Now tomorrow I will start business communications. Mercury also communicating with the gods. I just found some practices. I did some, not meditations, but actually communicating with Mercury, let's say, or Hermes. And I read those. I've forgotten because I did some little more deep work communicating with the gods, and I read that because I asked if I should continue to work with someone, and they say, and I had written previous then. This was like not so long ago, but this summer, I guess, or yeah, in the beginning, or was it previous? Anyway, so I just read this the other day because I went through all kinds of papers. I had to like sort it and organize stuff a little bit more. And that was the only part of it I read because I went through a lot of deeper practices. But that was the thing that I zoomed in on was that communication, and that the answer was no, you can communicate with us by yourself. And now when I speak, I don't know if you can see it also in the on this little square there, right and down on the right. The colors just shifted in the room, but you can't see it. It becomes so much softer and sweeter, like when I just said that. Anyway, obviously that was the sun now that changed. Yeah, so interesting though, because of what happened after. They said, no, you can communicate with us directly. You don't need a teacher. Interesting. Hmm. But the gods, or goddesses, I need, and not. All right. Leading group sadhana. If all the physical preparations have been cared for, you can then set your mind for group consciousness. If you are leading the sadhana, check for unexpected visitors and guests. If they do not know the procedure, make them secure with a brief explanation. Clearly establish who is to start the sadhana. When you chant by yourself, you are only one voice, but sitting with others, the effect of your sound is multiplied by adding to the sound of others and by others hearing and reflecting your voice. That's very lovely. It can be, I mean, I'm a little bit like hesitant to, um, you know, manipulating and mind control stuff. I also wondered about that just right before I did this. I wondered how much you can do mind control by just like those subtle messages. I mean, if being sensitive as I am in many ways, I pick up much information from people and so on, as I mentioned before. What if online and so on, if I would be sent subtle messages that I don't know of, would I then be very influenced by those? Probably. I hope I would communicate so well with other energies around nature and such that I would be like warned, or that would like prevent me from being like hijacked somewhat by those things. I mean, if it would be, I don't know, human testing program, whatever. AI, I don't know. Nothing against AI. I love those images, obviously. Okay, let's not. The effect of sadhana. What I meant is that when you chant together in group, like you kind of, I reflected, I love it, but I also have reflected sometimes about the whole feeling of, wow, are we going to into kind of sect trance here? So, but that's cool. Anyway, chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo and feel the inflow of energy. And light the body and mind and the presence of the teacher. Meditate on the higher teacher within and feel that in all devotion and humility we are asking for guidance in sadhana. Many people build a regular sadhana but fall into the pit of boredom because of false expectations. They want an experience of flashing light and sparkling energy. I get so much experience. Yeah, it becomes like wow factor when I do these things, but still I get distracted from doing them anyways. Although this does occur at times, well, maybe not the flashing light, maybe they do. It is more important to have contact with the infinite. Realize that doing the same chant or the same exercise we have done many times before can give us a totally different effect today. We are not at all the same person who went to bed a few hours before. The body's cells have renewed themselves, and in the deep slumber of nocturnal meditation, we have forgiven ourselves for all the errors made the day before. We are fresh. Let the individual mind rest in the neutrality of the infinite mind. Also beautiful. Sounds very, very peaceful, this. Right? Right. Overcoming the duality of mind. Yogi Bhajan. When I tell you to get up and meditate in the ambrosial hours, it seems odd. Why should you get up at 3:30 a.m.? Because You require those 2 hours to work out your own mind, so that the rest of the day can work out your life. Amrit Vela Nam Jap. Rise in the ambrosial hours and meditate. Be with God. Whenever your mind will be in duality, you will be in trouble. Okay. There is no way you can function. Should I go north? Should I go south? Oh, this is my constant mind. Wow, it's very, very, very much like this. Mhm. I use muscle testing to get to an answer most of the time. Huh. You neither, but most, no. I use that and then I still ignore it and do what I want to do. So many times, actually. Hmm. And that's the law. Nobody can change it. To have no duality and to have oneness and clarity of mind, you have to keep your mind clean, smart, and healthy. I need this more and more the more I read now. Spiritual fitness. There is a dynamic triangle within each of us between practice, experience, and our experience of the experience. There is a constant cycle between these three, which is practice, experience, and our experience of the experience. If that wasn't clear. If you have many beliefs and no sadhana, how are you really changing? If you believe very good things about people and you serve no one, what good is that? Sadhana becomes a key. In terms of the body and posture, there is one law for sadhana: get up, set up, and keep up. If you don't set up for the day, if you don't posture yourself ready to engage the day, how are you going to keep up? And how are you going to have a setup if things are already happening before you even get up? So first you have to get up before things are happening. Then you can set yourself in a posture, attitude, and commitment, ready to engage. Then you have the potential to keep up. If you keep up, you will start having a momentum above time. And the effective human is timeless above time. As long as you feel that you are just at the whim of time, you are not at the level of the extraordinary human that is your normal potential. And it all starts with sadhana and posture. That's what a spiritual posture is. It gives you spiritual fitness. Yeah, this is same but different words and everything that you can say. And also being in the now. Another way of saying it. Integration and commitment. Unless there is something else here. Yogi Bhajan, wisdom, commitment, and consistency. Why do we get up for morning sadhana? Because we have to face the whole day, and we cannot face the day without a constant level of energy. People love you for three things only: wisdom, commitment, and consistency. Wisdom is the intuitive nature that allows you to give the right answer by listening within the question that is asked. For every question there is an answer in it. Commitment is the ability for your whole self to sustain its status in projected reality of action. Then people can trust you. Otherwise, it is like building a cozy bungalow on the top of a volcano. If you act like an earthquake or volcano, who will build upon you? Consistency is steadiness through time. Sadhana gives us sensitivity to know, to feel, and to touch. It gives us intuition to touch reality. The methods are threefold: japa, tapa, sanjam. Japa is repetition. Oh, okay, let's see. The methods are threefold: japa, tapa, sanjam. Japa is repetition, tapa is the heat of central impulsation, sanjam is merger through simran, meditation on a very slow conscious breath. Mhm. In your consciousness, you must find the time to ask yourself three questions. 1. How much am I a part of the I am which made me what I am? 2. During my working day, during my existence, during my awareness, how much of the time have I been aware that I am part of the greatness that I am? 3. What can I do to extend myself to the greater I am of which I am a part? In finding the answer to these questions, you will find your way from the realm of finite ego to the realm of the higher consciousness, and you will have the experience of total relaxation into mental happiness and contentment. And it's the same as the medicine practice here. People come in and they go, I think maybe some expect it to be ASMR, and it's not. Sorry. Okay. Integration and commitment. The lifestyle of modern civilization includes a split from nature's rhythms and consequently from a natural attunement to our inner life. This leaves a split that runs between the two sides of our brain. It's a popular notion to recognize that our brain has two sides which have differentiated functions. The same difference has been recorded by the yogis. The two sides deal with action, emotion, and perception on opposite ways. Okay, let's see. The two sides deal with action, emotion, and perception in opposite ways. Yeah. Another element in the sadhana process, and that goes for male and female also usually, which I have discovered. Anyways. Another element in the sadhana process is commitment. Yogi Bhajan once said that 90% of today's insanity comes from a lack of commitment and the lack of a capacity to commit. Commitments set the values of the self. The values of the self allow you to subject the power of the self to create. Creativity allows detachment. Detachment allows judgment. Judgment plus forgiveness gives progress in the process of expansion of the self. Sadhana acts as a counselor to the two sides of the self. It encourages the central self to become bilingual and translate the languages of the two sides. Sadhana creates a meditative mind which can absorb all the stimuli my cat is awake now, in the environment, compute it, and then act wisely instead of just reacting. The inner observer can understand logic as well as intuition, activity as well as rest, science as well as art. We must develop the bilingual self, fully prepared with a clean sense of values and a deep capacity for commitment. This capacity comes through sadhana. And also that's also where we often go, hi someone, Priya. Hi, how are you? Hello. Sorry, I didn't see you. I was into reading this. Yeah. Oh, yes, how I am. I'm doing great. I hope you're still here, though. I didn't see when you wrote that. But anyway, so yeah, that's often where it goes wrong. Here you are again. May I get angel message as well as guidance? Oh, this is not that channel, you know. I'm doing the yogic things here. So, if you have any questions about that, though, maybe later today I will be on my other channel doing stuff. No worries. But okay, but still I can make an exception. All right, but I don't have any. I just have tarot cards close by, if that's fine. That's the only thing. I think I actually do have some witches cards. Maybe no angels. Though. Well, oh, I'm dropping stuff here. I have actually a few. I will take some witches stuff for you, maybe, or two. What is it? Sure, Tara is okay. Okay, I dropped stuff, but never mind. Okay, I will just take, what do I take? First, I will, the Hermetic Tarot. I never used them, actually. I will think maybe I will try. I have message cards here, actually, also. Since you asked for an angel message. But that's more so what people would think, actually. Okay, I will just first take a. Oh, I have Witches Oracle, I have New Orleans. I have much witch stuff around, actually. But anyway, I will take. No, gosh, I can't decide now. What that was the problem, as I read now in the yogic scripture here, the confuseness. These I never use the Hermetic Tarot, but I guess I can. They are just black and white. I kind of like them. I picked up a few other cards I usually don't look at. I want them all to stay in the flow and be alive, so to speak. Not be a lie, be alive. I subscribe. Oh, okay. Don't be sorry. So let's see now. For you, a message. I hope your angels is around for this message. The message here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I think about the planets now, but then again, I don't know for sure. But okay, I will still understand them as the way I do. Here we first have 3 of Cups reversed, which is a message that we will see how they go along with each other. But this is like you don't go out and have fun or party, let's say, with friends as much. You don't celebrate life much. And you need to do that more, connect with others and have fun, you know. And then we have 5 of Wands also reversed. Can we see the Lord of Abundance? Yeah, celebrate what you have, like Thanksgiving things almost. And then we have Lord of Strife, 5 of Wands reversed. This is about maybe having troubles in cooperating with others, or maybe you don't have many others around to. Oh, thank you for appreciating me. Maybe you don't have others around to cooperate with, and you want to do that. You want to long for a group or something, setting of sorts. And we have a lot of reversed here. No, not a lot of, but and then we have 7 of Wands reversed. Yeah, I think maybe you don't feel so much on top of your game, let's say. I don't know why, but there must oftentimes, I mean, every time there is some reason for like feeling that others get to you, or somehow your self-confidence have been lowered. So maybe you avoid people a little bit. And we also have King of Swords after that. Prince of the Chariots of the Wind. So, and this could be a really, really intuitive and brilliant, wonderful, sharp in the way of intelligent person, but also someone that can be quite harsh. And I don't know if this would be you or if it's someone around you. Someone that is very spiritual, though, connected to many things. Let's see. I'm trying to better my love life. Oh, I just downloaded a dating app. Wow, awesome. But this first 3 of Cups reversed is also, you need friends. Do you hang out with friends? Sometimes you need to connect with also those of the same sex friends to go out just enjoying life, just having fun. I mean, that is also a way to have a support system when it comes to love, so you don't like feel too crushed when things sometimes don't work out and that. So also to, even in a relationship, to have something else on the side to that is valuable in your life, that is nourishing to a relationship as well. But then we have 3 of Wands upright, and it shows actually what you said right now, Lord of the established strength, that you are reaching out, you look for more, you want more. Yeah, and this King of Swords, I don't know, have there been harsh man in your life. But this seemed to be it could be yourself representing, but it seemed to be a very, very spiritually advanced in some ways man. This person seemed to have been through rituals, like, yeah, he knows a lot. He have many experiences in that field, it seems. Anyway, let's see. I connect with my friends, but I have been single for a while. I understand. Yeah, okay. And then we have the Empress. I thought that was the last card, actually, which is beautiful last card. It's like Daughter of the Mighty Ones. You should embrace your goddessness, let's say. I guess you are a girl, right? Anyway, so yeah, to see yourself as, to not be influenced. It feels like maybe you have been influenced in a not positive way by some harsh male here, so that have affected your self image. But yeah, lift yourself up, find the, I mean, see yourself in the beautiful light that you actually are. And then the last card is Queen of Pentacles reversed, Queen of the Thrones of Earth. Maybe this is a worry about financial things, that you feel like if you should hold it for yourself, like in the world, you don't have that abundance. It started with abundance here, but reversed. So it feels like that is something you wonder about and wish for also. But I think that the King of Swords is at the center here. I wonder who this is. Is there some specific guy that you are? God is with me. Yeah, maybe that is the King of Swords. But who is this King of Swords? Because that's central. It's almost like that. If you were a guy, I would think that this is you, because it's central to all of this. Sort of. Is that whom you are looking for? But at the same time, I don't think so, because of how harsh this one can be. Although very spiritual, it's almost like um, that stands in your way somehow. Yeah, you're a girl. So then this central man here, the King of Swords, maybe you put them on a pedestal a little bit instead of yourself. That could be the case. And then those egos that we build up, they just become more and more egotistical, and it doesn't serve us well, let's say. So you should be on the throne, you should be the Empress, and you should not have a man on that so central in your life. You understand? I think your focus, as you mentioned, also yeah, I'm a man Empress. Yeah, you focus in very much on a man, and I think you, even that longing, which is natural and good in itself, and it's good that you're opening to it and that dating app and such. At the same time, I think if it becomes too much of a focus, that is like the solution to kind of a happy life or something like that, then, or in a materialistic sense, it could be here actually in the cards, uh, then that can lead you to make mistakes. I mean, it can lead you to suddenly value that person more than yourself, or let them take over in more ways in your life than you actually, when you where you no what I'm saying, than you actually benefit from. So I think rather, I mean, at the same time, at least increase connecting with friends, and cooperating in those kinds of ways, and letting them in, and strengthen yourself, so that you know for sure that no man will get to you, let's say, in the bad sense. Know who you are. uh, I feel I have more time now to date. Yeah, I won't put anyone on pedestal. Good, because yeah, there is a King of Swords around here, and he is not easy to deal with. I don't know if you've already discovered you on the dating app or what, but yeah, he's here. He's very central as well. So whomever it is, it's a warning sign here. And therefore I think I see it as a warning, although it doesn't have to be a bad person. But therefore you really need to strengthen, um, to know if someone offends you, cut them off. You don't need those people in your life. You don't need such a person in your life, however sweet maybe that person can be other times, or however good looking or materialistic. I mean, yeah, not materialistic. I mean, like, yeah, if he seemed to have a lot in various ways, don't be easily impressed. Let them prove themselves. Because there is someone here that you may have to learn something in a harsh way from. If this is not a previous one that have been like that, then that's maybe what shows up, that he's still lingering in your mind sometimes, and influence your. Um, Maybe you have hesitated going into that, so that have been hesitation for you. I don't know. Someone else came in here also. No, is it? Oh, 1111 was the number then. Well, I hope this gave you something. I really love these cards, although I haven't almost ever worked with them. They're beautiful and they are detailed in specific ways. This Hermetic Tarot. Yeah. And this King of Swords, the Prince of Chariots of the Winds, he is maybe a magician of sorts, but he is also very determined. When he set his goal onto something or so on, he is going to get what he go for, let's say. So therefore also you have to be very on your toes when it comes to this guy. I think about him. Previously person I was dating is still lingering in my mind. Maybe this one, yeah. And this one maybe won't let go for some reason. Yeah. So anyway, but you know what it is, so that's cool. Oh, I need to just pause for a second and take my hoodie off. It's kind of hot in here. I have candles lit and everything. Wait a second. So that was better. So anyway, yeah, and also as I said, it seems like this person have influenced your way of viewing yourself. Maybe he wasn't all that nice all the time and so towards you, and yeah, you need to build that up again so that it's strong enough if you meet a similar person, so that it won't get to you. Yeah. Will it be good for my love life if this in this month? When I look at these cards, I would say it depends, obviously, because you can change things. But I would say no. There was not much love cards there. But what it is that you are on your way there, and also the more you said you have time for that now and all that, also spend your time with girlfriends, be with friends, do things that make you just joyous and happy. Don't go for just the search of a man. You can be open to that and also meet them if you connect on the app or however. But I think you should concentrate on things that build you up, that aren't connected to men, first of all, let's say. So, yeah, I think you should. I didn't see that in the cards. Yeah, that's good. But maybe you first will have some trials with some men that aren't all that good, if so. But that is good too. We learn, and that also strengthens us, you know. So, but yeah, I'm when it comes to the cards, that's not now. But you can change anything, you know. But as they looked like when I pull them right now. So yeah, and enjoy life fully until that moment is there, because until then maybe that is not, I mean, it's easy to say, but I think that then that is for your benefit, that it is not there for you right now. It's something else that needs to happen first, and so on, or strengthen you more. Yeah. So, but it's a good attitude, and focus in on that. Yeah. To be your best Empress self, and also to be the one receiving, not giving too much, when you are in contact with these guys online and whatnot. Make them prove themselves, and be this Empress goddess, the receptive one. And they are there to show if if they have something to impress with, let's say. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much that you appreciate my messages, and they are always true. Let's hope so. I do my best anyways. So okay, I will keep reading about the yoga now then. So if you want to stay and listen, or if not, yeah, you can. I will check. I will check the chat as well, but I will read a little bit more. Okay, where was I now? Yeah, sadhana, the ultimate approach to change. Do you do yoga, by the way? I hope not. I have not gotten a read in 1 year, maybe. Oh, I recognize your name, so I thought it was closer, but yeah. Yeah, yoga. Have you done it from you? No, just generally, because now I read. I'm training to become a yoga teacher, so I don't get to the readings of it if I don't read it out loud. So therefore, I'm here doing this now. So I haven't been teaching it, aside from to a few friends maybe, and certain breathing exercises and so. I used to do it. Oh, good. Anyway, that's a good thing also, and for many anyways. Okay, I will keep reading in this now, because this is my um, what I need to study, and you can study with me if you want to. All these changes that you are seeing in your personality did not happen because you got counsel or your teacher was great. You all changed because you wanted to change, and you did sadhana. Sadhana changed you. All this other stuff is being done to keep you going. This is a rational approach, not an ultimate approach. The ultimate approach is when you want to change and you do sadhana. Then you shall change, Yogi Bhajan. I hope that at least may not make. Oh, thanks so much. You have a nice day, you too. Let me know how it goes, though. Get out there and play, enjoy, and have fun while doing it. Don't take it too seriously at the beginning, at least. Okay, because that's a mistake women often do. Anyway, Yogi Bhajan answers questions about sadhana. Question: what is the greatest reward of doing sadhana? Answer: the greatest reward of doing sadhana is that the person becomes incapable of being defeated. Yes, this is what you would need, Priya, but you have maybe left the scene. But anyway, sadhana is a self-victory, and it is a victory over time and space. Getting up is a victory over time, and doing it is a victory over space. Well, that is what sadhana is. And when you do sadhana in the Sangat, you enrich yourself in multiple ways. First, the isolation, which can hit anybody and make them go totally crazy, is defeated. Secondly, when all of you meditate on God, the total effect of your sadhana becomes multiplied by the numbers of people participating. Yeah, same in all kinds of places. Sadhana is not a matter of advantages and disadvantages. It is simply a means through which you can defeat all your miseries, misfortunes, and handicaps. It is a very personal thing which does not relate to anybody except yourself. Hmm. You are supposed to go through self-evaluation every day. That is what sadhana is. On one side is God, the superiority of you, and on one side is you, and on one side is the devil on or the inferiority of you. That's a good way to describe that one. Between the three, you have to assess yourself. A sadhu is a being who has disciplined himself. Sadhana is a technique to discipline yourself. It is a scientific way to live. Question. I have been having a problem with sadhana. I fall asleep in the same posture every morning. Answer. Whenever you have a problem with sadhana, you are very fortunate, because it indicates you are working on something. That is the time to conquer it and get it out of your system. Question. How can I find out what it is? Answer. There is nothing to find out. Just go through it. Whenever you have a problem with sadhana, luck is smiling on you. That is what you have been waiting for. There is a challenge. You can challenge it and go through it. Question. How do I challenge it? Answer. Challenge it by doing it. It's almost like he's irritating it. Oh, let's see. Oh, you didn't say anything more. Let's see. Okay. Sadhana gives fearlessness and a sense of self, as well as projection, polarity combination, equilibrium, respectability, totality, internal and external self-knowledge, purity, dignity, divinity, and grace. In addition, it gives you radiance, pranic and auric shakti. Finally, it gives you the quality of mental which is ever shining. You become a shining living grace. This quality is embodied in low iron, which can absorb all the heat. I think it says low, meaning iron, I guess. Sarablo. Okay, now they say it. Sarablo means that which absorbs the entire heat and cold of all the universe and still remains neutral. That is what sadhana gives you. When you want to be bountiful, do sadhana. Oh, there was many questions here. I will go through them, though. Question. Is leading the yoga exercises in sadhana the same as teaching a yoga class? Answer. No. There are differences. One difference is the amount of talking that should be done. In an outside class, there is more need for inspiring, coaxing, and explaining. Sadhana occurs in the quiet ambrosial hours. At this time, mostly we should listen to the infinite. Oh, that was actually what I read wrong before, but still, that was right about the silence. Question. Should I change the exercises and kriyas every day? Answer. One part of the sadhana should stay constant long enough for you to master, or at least experience, the changes evoked by a single technique. Each kriya and mantra has its individual effects, although they all elevate you toward a cosmic consciousness. Learn to value the pricelessness of one kriya, and all others will be understood in a clearer light. There is a natural 40-day rhythm to habits in the body and mind. It takes about 40 days of consistent practice to break a habit. It takes about 90 days to establish a new habit in action and in the subconscious. Oh, that's why they used to say to do it 40 or 90 days. It is good to take these biorhythms into account when designing your practice. Question. If I have to leave sadhana, what is the best way? Answer. The same way you entered. Be aware of the presence of the teacher by bowing in your consciousness. Be quiet so nothing is disturbed. Choose a time to leave that is between kriyas and meditations. A sharp noise during a deep meditation is a shock to the total system. Do not come and go as you please, but to please the highest teacher. Yeah. Question: should I wake someone up who is sleeping in sadhana? Answer: no, God should wake him. The experience of sadhana is between the individual and God. Do not interfere. You can inspire beforehand. If sleeping is a chronic habit, discuss it with the person at a convenient time, but do not abruptly wake someone. He may be at a different level of experience than you think. It is our intention, of course, to stay alert and awake during sadhana. If you are leading the sadhana, you can lead exercises which can stimulate the brain and supply blood to the brain to help people to stay awake. Sadhana is to bring physical and mental awareness. Some people pretend to be tired. They are not fortunate enough to catch up with that gap. But it is very unfortunate on the spiritual path when instead of inspiring people, we start criticizing them. That is projecting your hatred. Whoa. I feel that in the morning when you go for sadhana, you are going to be sadhus. What does it matter if somebody just gets up to say, question mark after that, that person is still doing something. At least he is not sleeping. I don't know if I understand this very well, but it is far better than a person who is snoring at home in bed. Do you understand? Sadhana is a willful effort to prove you are not lazy about your own infinity. When the sun rises early in the day, even idiots rise. But blessed are those who rise before the sun and prove that they are the children of the Almighty. Does it sound clear to you? Those who have guts will open the gates of the heart at 3:30 a.m. Okay. Question: as the leader of sadhana, should I participate in all the exercises? Answer: as a leader, your responsibility is to set a good example and to give clear instructions for each step of the sadhana. You should do as many exercises as you can without becoming unaware of the group. You must check to make sure that everyone understands the exercise before beginning yourself. Sometimes it will be better not to participate at all. Always join in during chanting, though. When teaching a class outside of sadhana, you should participate as little as possible in the physical exercise. Concentrate only on inspiring and serving the students. Oh, this is not something the teachers I've had have done so far. Anyway, question. I think they see it as their exercise program or something when they have done it. I mean, they have been brilliant mostly, but still. Question. Is it mandatory for the same person to lead sadhana every morning, aside from Jaidev Singh though? But that's online. The other ones have been in person here. Is it mandatory for the same person to lead sadhana every morning? Answer. In all Kundalini Yoga sadhanas, the same teacher teaches every sadhana. Guru Ram Das. Sweet. Oh, wow. Anyone who is qualified to teach can lead a good sadhana. It can be very beneficial for the group to experience the effects of slightly different styles of leadership. Okay. So, question. When chanting in the morning, the pitch often gets low. What, if anything, should be done to change the pitch? Answer. Chant is a constant mid-range pitch as much as possible. If your breath rhythm is not correct, your spine is not kept straight, or you do not take complete breaths in the Adi Shakti mantra, the chant will lose energy and drop in pitch. If you project the sound of the mantra from the back of the mouth in a full and roundish way, the power of the chant will increase as you continue, and the pitch will stay constant. Oh, I love Adi Shakti, by the way. If you are constant and listen to the sound of your chant, you will hear different pitches. There are actually overtones of the basic sound you are creating. The overtones will be high-pitched, subtle, and seem to float around the room. You cannot identify that tone with one person since it's formed by the combination of group sounds. The overtone is a good sign that the sadhana group is tuned into each other and beyond each other. As you listen to the first overtone and become very calm, you may begin to hear higher and more subtle overtones. This awareness aids meditation on the etheric echo of your chanting as you sit silently after chanting aloud. Wow, all right. Question: is it all right to harmonize with the main tone? Answer: chanting is not singing, it is vibrating all the cells of the body, all the thoughts of the mind, and the core crystal of the soul to the same shabd. Chanting in meditation is beyond personality. Chanting like a choir with many harmonies can turn the group consciousness, which is striving for universality, into individual consciousness responding to social consciousness. Leave vocal harmonizing for kirtan and group songfests. Learn to harmonize the body, mind, and soul while chanting. Mhm. Question: when I am sick, should I attend sadhana? Answer: if you're going to be in bed all day with an extreme sickness, then no. If it is not extreme, this includes most menstrual periods, for example. Yeah. Then attend sadhana and do what you can. If you cannot exercise or meditate well, then at least attempt to meditate. Afterwards, lie down and rest in sadhana while mentally listening to the shabd. This way you will get well faster and maintain the rhythm of regular sadhana. It also eliminates the tendency to have minor morning illnesses to escape the self-discipline of a constant sadhana. In other words, participation in a group effort and regularity of this discipline are paramount. But do not be a fanatic to the point of aggravating a serious illness. Question: I am a beginner and can only spare 1 hour on sadhana. Will 1 hour have any effect? It says. Answer: always do some sadhana, no matter how short. Because every effort of the individual mind to meet the universal self is reciprocated 1,000-fold. The idea is a perfect 2.5 hour sadhana. But if we are to run, we must first learn to walk. An hour is excellent. As you grow into sadhana, you will find time to extend it if you really want to do so. It is good for some people to start slowly. If you try to climb Mount Everest without climbing even a foothill beforehand, failure could discourage you from other attempts. Build slowly and constantly at a pace you can maintain, but definitely do something. Question: do we need a special place for sadhana? Answer: a special place or altar is ideal. The care you give the external environment is a sign and symbol to the mind of your intention. Okay. The outer reflects the inner. If the place of meditation is sloppy, it usually means you do not value relating to that infinite self, or you value it but do not believe in it or yourself. Okay, you do not believe in it or yourself. All right. When traveling, you do not, no, no, you do your best to bring a sense of specialness with, okay. When traveling, you do your best to bring a sense of specialness with you to wherever, I mean, you meditate. Oh, I'm too tired now. I will just read this and then I will, yeah. Maybe a little bit more because the next page was like songs. Okay, but I don't know. I will. Right? Okay. Question: should I bring my children to sadhana? Answer: your children are the future. The future will only be as secure as the foundation that is built into the young generation. It is very inspirational to see the radiance from young children who attend sadhana. There is no restriction. These hours, all soothing sleep for them, are the best. These hours of soothing sleep for them are the best, but they are in good vibrations, and subconsciously they have experienced the sadhana. So you can just bring them with you so they can live in those vibrations. Whether or not your particular child should attend is an individual determination. If he has been raised in the yogic tradition where chanting and exercise are a natural part of his environment, then bring him. If he is disruptive during sadhana, then his attendance should be discussed with the rest of the group. Question: is it important to wear a head covering during sadhana? I love this. I just bought a new one because I can't do those. Uh, you know, whatever they call them. Answer: during sadhana, be sure to cover your head with a non-static natural cloth like cotton and keep the hair up. The hair regulates the inflow of sun energy into the body system. Let the solar energy flow without obstruction. Let the hair grow to its full natural length and take good care of it. If this is done, the amount of energy that goes downward from the seventh chakra increases tremendously. The Kundalini energy is activated by the radiant force of the solar plexus and moves upward in response to the solar energy coming down. This balances the body energy and maintains the total equilibrium. If the hair is down, unkept and uncovered so that it is electrically imbalanced, this natural process of raising the Kundalini energy will be impeded. Question: is right after sadhana a good time to take a nap? Answer: right after sadhana is a time to do anything, even to eat ice cream. Right after sadhana, do whatever you want. What is God's, give to God through sadhana. Take what you take during the rest of the day. It is your day. Okay. Sadhana mantras for the Aquarian age. They are so lovely, so maybe I have to. That's the last. And then we come to part 4, yogic and functional Western anatomy. And that I won't have the energy for right now, but I'm curious though. I love this whole thing. And it takes me so long to get through it, which is disturbing to me. Sadhana mantras for the Aquarian age. Yogi Bhajan gave the following sequence of mantras on June 21st, 1992, with instructions to continue using them for morning sadhana in this order for 21 years. So until the year 2013. Really, I haven't heard this because I started before this, and yeah, they did this, I think. Then we are set with the best sadhana tools possible. Total time is 62 minutes. Yeah, I have this recorded, but I don't know if I can them though. But the Adi Shakti mantra. Oh, I thought that was Adi Shakti. Namo Namo, but it's not actually, I think. Right. This is another one. This is Ekonkar Satnam Siri Waheguru. And then you keep going for 7 minutes. I think there is some idea about how exactly long you sing that, but I mean those, how long you say each thing. But anyway, one creator created this creation. Truth is his name. Great beyond description is his infinite wisdom. The cornerstone of morning sadhana is an Ashtang mantra, the Adi Shakti mantra, also called long Ekonkar or morning call. Yeah. This mantra initiates the Kundalini, initiating the relationship between our soul and the universal soul. Long Ekonkars are chanted without musical accompaniment, whereas the 6 mantras that follow may be chanted using various melodies with or without instrumental accompaniment. Musicians take note, instruments are for background to accompany and support the voice. Also be sure to preserve the original rhythm of the mantra by keeping the length of the syllables intact. And that's not sure I know exactly about them right now. And the next one is Vayanti. That's not right. They sing it quite high, I think. But Vayanti Karyanti. This mantra uses these 7 minutes. Also, this mantra uses the words of Patanjali. It represents thousands of years of prayer. With it, we call directly on the macro self, beyond the gurus, beyond creation. It goes like, I must think of it. It goes like, Vayanti Karyanti Yakatute Patti Adakite Va Brahmadeshtri. Yeah, Brahmade. I'm sorry, I start over. Oh, someone is here. And I'm singing. Oh, okay. Vayanti Karyanti Yagatute Patti Adakite Va Brahmade Trisha Guru Itawahe Guru. Somewhat like that. It means great macro self, creative self, all that is creative through time, all that is the great one, three aspects of God, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, which is Shiva. That is that is Vaheguru. Okay. And then we have the Mool mantra. Let's see if I can this. 7 minutes also. The Mool, the root mantra, gives an experience of the depth and consciousness of your soul. There are 108 elements in the universe and 108 letters in the Mool mantra in the original Gurmukh script. And I used to also follow some of those, which I love, but I don't know them by heart. This mantra expands creativity and projects us into action in line with the Creator and our destiny. In chanting the Mool mantra, leave a slight space, not a breath, between. Oh, sorry, I'm burping. That was not meant to burp. Oh, between Ajuni and Seiban. Do not run the words together. Emphasize the ch sound at the end of the word such. This the sh sound at the end of the word such. It adds power. Okay. Now I feel a slight scent here, a beautiful perfumic. I can't describe it, but it's like because I was singing, I feel that it's like not like like from an orange or something, but it's a scent that was not here right beforehand. Wonderful. Hello. It comes like with the song. This is spiritually a spiritual scent. Someone is here. Thank you. Okay. And it goes like the Mool mantra 7 minutes, but I will just do it quickly. Goes Ekonkar Satnam. Oh wait, it doesn't go like that. That was maybe the first. Siri Waheguru. This goes quicker, I think. Okay, now something is happening. I must read it first. I think this is quicker. All right, let's see. Oh. I don't know if I know this one. Ekonkar Satnam Karta Purak Nirbo No, I can't sing this actually. I don't remember it. Anyway, Nirbo Nirvar Akal Murat Ajuni Sebang Gurprasad Jap. I think I can do the end of it. Such. Maybe such. No, not Rosie. Be such. I can't remember it. I wonder why. Let's see. I think it's the beginning that get me off track here. Such. Nanaka Rosie. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, going to the fourth then. And this means Ekonkar means one creator, creation. Satnam means truth identified, named. Kaltapurk, doer of everything. Nirbo, fearless. Nirve, revengeless. Akal Murat, undying. Ajuni, unborn. Sebang, self-illuminated, self-existent. Gurprasad, Guru's grace, gift. Jap, repeat. The chanter. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just like the sound jap. It actually means another thing in whatever. Ad such, true in the beginning. Jugad such, true through all time. Hey be such, true even now. Nanak Hosi be such. Nanak says, truth shall ever be. And then we are at the fourth here, which is also 7 minutes. Sat Siri Akal. Sat Siri Akal. Yogi Bhajan has called this the mantra for the Aquarian age. With it, we declare that we are timeless, deathless beings. Let's see if I remember this one. Sat Siri Akal, Siri Akal, Mahakal, Mahakal Satnam. No, I don't recall this exactly as the melody. Kamurat Wahe Wahe Kumar. I think or something like that. Let's see. Siri Akal, Siri Akal, Mahakal. Something like that anyway. But Sat Siri means great truth. Siri Akal, respected undying. Siri Akal again, respected undying. Maha Akal, great deathless. Maha Akal, great deathless. Satnam, truth identified, named. Akal Murat, deathless image of God. Wahe Guru, great beyond description is his wisdom. That's what I mean. And then we come to the fifth, which is Rakirakan Har. And it's 7 minutes as well. This is a shabd of protection against all negative forces which move against one's walk on the path of destiny, both inner and outer. It cuts like a sword through every opposing vibration, thought, word, and action. It is part of the evening prayer of the Sikhs, Rehiras. Okay. Rakiraka Har was composed by Guru Arjan, the fifth Guru. Okay. Okay, how can I can't remember this, I don't think. Let's see. I will read it first and I maybe remember the melody. Rakiraka Ubarian. Oh, maybe. Gurki Pari Paya Kai Savarian. Huatai Mano Navasarian. Sajakai Sang Baba Jal Tarian. No, I don't remember. Sakat Nindak Dusht Keen Maed Bidarian. Tisaib Ki Taik Nanak Manamane. Naimane. Jisimrat Sokoi Sagalai Dukjahi. I kind of almost remember it. It's disturbing when you almost remember the melody. Have some water first. Maybe I remember it. It goes like. It's difficult also when you read it like this. I usually just listen. So. Oh no, I can't remember it. I don't think. No, I don't. So I have to read it though. What it means? It means, "Thou who saves, save us all and take us across. uplifting and giving the excellence. You gave us the touch of the lotus feet of the Guru, and all our jobs are done. You have become merciful, kind, and compassionate, and so our mind does not forget thee. Okay. In the company of the holy beings, you take us from misfortune and calamities, scandals and disrepute. Maybe I need to sing this. Okay. Godless, slanderous enemies, you finish them in timelessness. Let's hope. The great Lord is my anchor. Nanak, keep firm in your mind my meditate by meditating and repeating his name. All happiness comes and all sorrows and pain go away. Oh, I want to remember it now. Lucky, lucky, somebody oh, no, I can't. It's so close that I almost remember it. Uh, okay, I have to start doing this so I remember it. Sixth, Wahe Guru Wahe Jio, 22 minutes. Chant this mantra sitting in Vir Azan. Sit on the left heel with the right knee against the chest, with hands in prayer pose. Eyes are focused on the tip of the nose. Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Jio. Like that. Kind of, I think. Wahe Guru is a mantra of ecstasy. There is no real translation of it, though we could say, wow, God is great, or indescribably great is his infinite ultimate wisdom. Geo is an affectionate but still respectful variation of the word Ji, which means soul. We establish ourselves for victory and the right to excel. And the seventh is Guru Ramdas chant, 5 minutes. Guru Guru Wahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. I don't even remember that one. How does it go? Guru. Ah, I don't remember it. I mean, yeah, I remember it, but not the melody. Like Guru Guru. No, never mind. It's not my day for this. This is a praise of the consciousness of Guru Ram Das, invoking his spiritual light, guidance, and protective grace. We are filled with humility. Yeah, that's it. Guidelines for learning the Aquarian sadhana. This was one of the first ones that I started with. There are also kind of a pretty rough set of exercises beforehand. Or could be. Anyway, before the time. This is meant to be a model for morning sadhanas, only times are very approximate. Wow. Adjust accounting to the needs of the group. With a group sadhana, it is important to end sadhana on time so that everyone can adjust their schedules accordingly. First guideline for sadhana leaders: show up. If for any reason you are not able to make it on the day you are leading, you must arrange for someone else to lead, obviously. Japji Sahib, that is the one that I have been listening to in Gurmukh. I'm trying to sing along with that. Beautiful. There's a beautiful one on Spotify. Actually, it's also on. Maybe I should look for that. It's also on YouTube, but I don't remember his name now. Maybe I remember what I was looking for. Japji. Otherwise, it's too quick to follow along with. I think I was searching for it on another page, so I can't find it here. Sweden. I write because it's a Swedish one. I've done a wonderful one. No, it doesn't come up. No, sadly. I don't think. Anyways, um, maybe I can. Maybe I can go into Spotify actually. No, it took this. No, no. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like I should actually find that for you because I was singing so badly. So, gee, now I have to do something. Oh, no, that was not right. Okay, okay. Sahib. Yeah, Hardial was his name. I think. I'm pretty sure. He is also on YouTube actually. So I'll put a link to him because he does it in a good um, yeah rhythm. I mean, it calm. Here it is. Well, I will put first this. Where even am I? I don't know where am I? There. No. Here I am. Oh gosh, I've lost myself. And all the pages. Here is the YouTube one, I think. And here it is on. No, I mean that's Spotify, obviously. And then I have found him on YouTube now. Here, it's very nice. My teacher, I think they went to same classes or so. At least you know him. Oh God, what did I do now? I did something wrong. Why now that you now Spotify link is there suddenly? I don't know how that happened. Wow, God, this is very interesting. What's happening here now? And then there were some commercials suddenly here. Hey, one that is 22 minutes and one that is 26 minutes. Maybe it's the longer one that I love more. I don't know what's the difference here. But anyways, you can listen to both if you want to. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, I hope that's correct or whatever happened there. At least it's on YouTube. So yeah. Okay. Moving on. Where was I? Yeah, about the Japji Sahib 4 a.m. If you are unfamiliar with Japji or concerned about the fine-tuning pronunciation, use a tape or CD. Yeah, preferably. Read Japji tantric style, male female reading, alternate lines. Wow, that will be beautiful, and then you maybe can follow along because it's quite quick also. A copy of Japji can be downloaded from seeknet.com. Didn't understand how to actually do that. I tried, but let's see if it's possible to do that. Anyway, maybe you have to pay a bit. I don't. Oh, well, never mind. Anyway, Om Namo Gurudev Namo and yoga set for 20 a.m. Dim the lights. A good choice for the yoga set is a basic energizing Kundalini racing set. Racing set. Rising, I think so. Including lots of stretching. Yeah, and spinal flexors and breath of fire. It's a good idea to end with Satkriya. The yoga set should be about 25 to 30 minutes. If you are going to play music during the yoga, choose mantra music and play it at a low volume. And then deep relaxation. Dim the lights further if necessary. Keep the relaxation relatively short, 5 minutes. Um, or it says -5 minutes maybe. If you choose to play music, keep it very low. Mantra music with a meditative quality is effective. And then meditations, 62 minutes, begin approximately 5 a. Yeah, 5 a.m. Lights can be turned very low or completely off. Keep sadhana music loud enough to be heard clearly throughout the entire sadhana room so that it envelops us and is easy to sing along with. That was these that I read before, that is 62 minutes, while being sensitive to not making it too loud. Let the music surround and expand you. As I said, I have these. I also have them recorded, but I have them on cassette. But I did record them on YouTube actually from the cassette to someone. But anyway, so if someone is interested, ask me, and I can send. I'm coughing in the middle of it, but so you can hear how they really should sound like. If you can't find them, after the meditation, start approximately 6 a.m. Starting approximately 6 a.m. Sadhana ends with a sacred prayer, which can be taken from Peace Lagoon, singing the Sunshine Song, and chanting long satnams. For a deep experience of Nad, one can choose to end sadhana by taking a hukam from a nitnam, whatever, reading from the Siri Guru Granth Sahib, or having a Gurdwara program. I don't even understand. Yeah, Siri Guru Granth Sahib, I know, but anyway. Hold the space. Enjoy the bliss of this ambrosial hour. Beautiful word, though, ambrosial hour. It will fill your days with connection, sweetness, and purpose. Satnam. Right. Okay. That's it for now, although I read it in very distracted ways. Maybe if I start doing this, actually. I did for a while again, and also did this Japji Sahib every morning for a while, but then I didn't. But if I do, I might be more focused. So anyway, thanks for anyone who checked in and listened and whatnot. Bye for now.